Flosstube. This is Jenna X Stitches and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. This will be my September update and I think this is my Flosstube number 18. So it's just my channel where I talk about cross stitching and maybe some knitting and books and some other stuff. There's some construction going on outside, so sorry if there's a lot of background noise. This should be a really short video. I don't have much to show really. Work started again and that's been sort of keeping me busy, and so some nights I don't really want to stitch and I've kind of lost my stitchy bug a little bit. My voice is a little bit raspy today, which is weird, but this will be my only time to record, so I really wanted to get it out of the way. I have a day off of work today, so this was a good opportunity. I'm sort of lost. I guess I could do a little life update first. Work's been really good. I feel like I got lucky with my class this year. If there's anyone else who's a teacher out there and teaches kindergarten in particular, it is always a mixed bag. You truly never know what you are going to get. The school that I teach in has 3 pre-Ks with 18 students, but we have 4 kindergartens with 25. So some of our pre-K children do move up into kindergarten, and then we take admissions, and you just really never know what group you're going to get. But it's been a really good group so far, and I'm feeling really lucky. I guess I'll move on to my stitching. I have one FO, which I think I finished really soon after my last video. This was a kit by Dimensions. It's Hang On Kitty, and I stitched it with all of the called for colors and the called for fabric. This is my only finish. I did have some page finishes this month, but I didn't write them down. It's just been a different kind of month in terms of stitching for me. But I'm so happy to have this finish. I'm just gonna pop it in a regular 5x7 frame and gift it away. Oh, also I asked anybody in my last video if they wanted me to pass along the kit and whatever floss I had left, and only one person responded. So Seaweed Otter, you won the Hang In Kitty kit. So I'll pass you the leftover flosses and the chart, and I'll mail that to you. I commented to your comment. This is gonna be a really weird video. I'll try to stay awake. I'm not in particularly tired, but I could just fall asleep right now. All right, next are whips. Only 2 whips I worked on. Actually, no, I'm lying. I had 3. I had my seasonal. I had a few. I'm lying. But I guess my main projects that are in my rotation. This is my Dark World map project, and I'll also, as always, try to put pictures of what it'll look like when finished and what it looked like the last time you saw it. This one got a bit of work, mainly because I got one of my babs out of the way and I haven't rotated in yet any of the new starts. I'm trying to give these guys that I've been working on for a few years some more time. So this is just on 18 count white Ida, 2/1. And this is where I am. So really finally moving away from like the dense amount of clouds that I'm doing. Moving away from so much forest and finally moving into like this stuff over here that it'll be a lot more interesting. Then I've been stitching. I don't know if this will ever see a finish. I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, my sister did the Light World version, and I just recently realized that we both did our projects on 18 count, so when they're done, they will be matching. It'll be pretty cool. She'll have the Light World version and I will have the Dark World. That's really exciting. Oh, and in terms of games, when my stitchy bug's been gone, I've been playing Stardew Valley. I started playing Tamagotchi Corner Shop 2 on my DS. And still playing Pokemon Go. Yeah. That's me. Sorry, my phone is rumbling. Okay. Alrighty. My boyfriend's making after work plans for me of like sitting in the park in a hammock, and I'm like, yes, that's what I want to do. My other whip that I worked on that got really close to being finished, so I might put this in my Finish Friday or whenever I feel like I want to focus on a piece. This is my Luna and Artemis. It's a personal pattern. I'm doing it on a 14 count. I think it's Gold Dusted by Charles Craft. It's whatever the DMC brand is that you get at Michael's that has like the little speckly. And this is what it looked like the last time you saw it. This one I'm working with the white DMC glow in the dark yarn or thread. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And this is where I am. It's really almost done. It's looking so good. So I did sub out some shiny Kranic for their little moon thingies. And then I subbed out, of course, the white of Artemis's body is going to be glow in the dark. I just hope it works out really well. I'm planning a hoop finish with this piece, and I want it to be really close, which then makes me wonder why I did this fabric. So I don't know. If you have any other ideas, please feel free to leave them below. Still thinking on finishing, as if any of my other projects that I recently finished are FFO'd, so there's that too. Like, you know, it's not like I'm in a rush. I thought I had this on a clip, but I don't. Okay, and my last whip is my summer cottage. So, oh, I left the book. I won't be able to insert a picture of what it'll look like when it's done, only because I left the book across the room. But I have a picture of what it looked like the last time, probably. And so this is a piece I work on based on the season. So there's a fall, winter, spring, and summer. I was working on the summer. And so summer has ended, and this is where I got. And this is on a piece of 14 count white Ida that I hand-dyed myself to look like the summer sky Jobelin. Really loving these little pieces. They're so cute. Love the back stitching. I kept going back and forth with the back stitching. Wasn't sure if it was too bold. I am doing 3 strands instead of 2. So I did 2 strands with the back stitching, but I think it's looking good. Love. So that will be hibernating for a little bit, and the fall cottage will be coming out, which I'm hoping to work on later today. Another whip. I think I showed it last time. This is a personal pattern that I made. I'm in a Biscornu swap for Pixel Stitch on Discord that I organized, and I really hope I'm not going to spoil it and the person doesn't watch my videos. I don't think that they do, but they like Tamagotchi, and so I made my own pattern based on Tamagotchi, and with lots of help from the people at the New Jersey Flosstube retreat that really explained stitching 1/1 on linen for me. I'm almost done. I have until October 12th to ship it out. So I am probably going to be focusing on this more since today is the 30th, and that doesn't leave me a lot of time. But I'm not decorating the bottom of the Biscornu much. I'm just going to cut out another piece and then stitch them together. So at least when this is done, it'll basically just need to be assembled. I'm still on the fence if I want to do, where are they? These little, they are like supposed to look like a candy that I'm doing with some purple Kranic, but I'm not sure if I want to do it with the Kranic or just some regular purple thread. I don't know. I love this though. I might make a bigger version for myself because this is on a 30 count. I forget, but it's I got this as a color. Oh, I don't think so either. I can't remember if I got it as part of my Fabric of the Month club. I might have, but I don't remember. If I remember, I'll try to put it in the notes below, or if you want to know, just leave me a message and I'll get back to you. It's in my notebook, my other notebook. I have lots of notebooks. Oh, here's another whip I did put some stitches on. This is Frosty Friends by Lizzie Kate, and I'm making this as a gift for my boyfriend's mom, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't watch my YouTube, so I can show this. And I subbed a lot of the colors, so I'm not even going to go into that. And this is on a piece of 16 count Ida in Tea Leaves by Color and Cotton that I get as part of my Fabric of the Month club. And here's where I am. And this should be a quick stitch, so once I focus on this, or once it gets time to gift it, I will be able to finish it. All right, So sorry for the crinkling of this as it goes away. That was it really for my whips. I did have the Bob Ross sal that I was working on. I have officially decided to just let it become another whip. So it'll go into my BAP category, big ass projects. I just couldn't keep up. I lost steam on it. I got really frustrated. The confetti was getting to me. So it has nothing to do with the designer. It just has everything to do with me on why I could not complete it. Or stay up to date rather, because it's an ongoing sal. So in my whip pile it goes, and I'm okay with that. Books. Oh no. No. Haul. I almost skipped over a whole category. Haul, I only have one piece, which is my Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month Club. This is a piece of 14 count Ida in the color bell bottoms, and I really love this. It's not showing up true, but it's a nice dark blue. Dark-ish blue. Does remind me of jeans. It's beautiful. I love it. I think this is the only subscription I'm going to keep going into next year. I really am trying to save some money. It's not going well. I also, for some reason, stopped receiving my issue of Cross Stitch Crazy, and my subscription should technically end in December. So I'm really peeved about that right now. Don't know what I'm going to do about it, because it means I missed the Christmas issue, which is like my favorite holiday and my favorite patterns. But I'm trying not to think about it. And I was going to subscribe to another magazine, but I was like, I really don't need to. And I don't go to Joann's and stuff as much anymore, where I see them on display, the magazines, and want to buy them. So it'll be okay. If I see something I like, I can always ask the community for some help if someone would want to pass it along. But I haven't really seen anything that's like, I need this right now. So I've been doing a little bit more crochet and knitting. My modern rainbow blanket that's been sitting next to me is done. I'll show it this way, I guess. I did add a black border around it instead of doing the like balls, because my cats would just have a ball with that. And this is the other part of it. Beautiful blanket. I love it. That's about it. It's made with Karen cakes, most that are discontinued now. So I think that would be really frustrating if you bought the pattern, but if you want to do it, you can get it on Ravelry. And a new start in knitting. This was the other night, so it's already grown considerably. But I am doing, and I think this is a free pattern, Simple Yet Effective Cowl. I was supposed to start this project with my co-teacher and teacher how to knit, but I just wanted to get on with it because I've owned this yarn and pattern for like over a year, and it's time to go. Time to go forward. It's weird. We can't find time where we can knit together. Work is crazy. This is, I bought this at Brooklyn General I live in New York City, and this is the company Magpie, and the colorway is, it's actually written in, it's pretty interesting, Stitch Please, and I think they're like the overall color type is Swanky DK, so this is a double knitting weight. It's 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. It is gorgeous. It's so soft, it's squishy, I cannot wait to wear it. This is what it looks like in cake form. So this store is really awesome in that they will cake your yarn for you. This is it in cake form. And here is where I am so far. The color really is getting washed out on my computer screen, but it is so far my favorite. And I think I might have some left over to even make a little ear band that I like to wear in the winter, because as much as I love hats, when my hair is pretty much, like today is not a bad hair day for me. My curls are pretty bouncy. They're not overly frizzy. So as much as I love wearing hats, they really destroy and dry out my hair. So I tend to wear like ear warmers more, and I like to make my own. So I might make an ear warmer set to go with this. Love this though. And that's really it in terms of my crafty stuff. I'm trying to think if I forgot about anything else. I think I got everything. Books. It's been weird. Now that my boyfriend lives with me, we travel together in the morning, and I still am reading on the train, but I'm not reading as fast. And it's really bad that I'm reading 3 books right now. So there's still no reading progress for me or any finished books. I don't like to share what I'm currently reading because I don't like spoilers. That's it. Oh, I did receive some Stitchy Kindness this month. And one of them I had tears over. So I did get in the mail. I don't want to say who they are because I know some people don't like to be known or have their name said. But this was a person who I shared time with at the New Jersey Flosstube retreat, and she was really kind and awesome and amazing, as was everyone who was there. But I really felt connected to the people who sat at my table. And I haven't really told Flosstube this or anyone who didn't sit at my table, but I got really unfortunate in the Smalls exchange, and it has nothing to do with how it was organized. It has to do with math and how somehow math always is out to get me, and I ended up... So basically when you did the small, you got a ticket, and it was like a raffle ticket sort of thing, and so you held onto your end, and they put the other end inside a bag, and when they called your name, you went up and you picked something off of the table and you brought it back. So chance would have it that I was the last person called, and the bag that was sitting on the table was my own bag. So what was the probability in math of that even happening? Arlene explained it to me, like the chances of that happening, and it is like winning the lottery. So I got my own small back in the exchange, so I really didn't get a small from the Smalls exchange. So a very kind soul at my table sent me this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Altoid tin that she repurposed, and it has my initial on the front. And I believe she said she got the pattern off of the freebie table, so it's still connected to the retreat, which is awesome. And the fabric or the thread was purchased at Needleworkers, and I just love it. It is beautiful. It's not really gonna focus too well. This is the bottom, and then on the inside were some needles, which is great because for some reason I bend needles all the time and break them. And then some threads. Very beautiful colors. And then she also sent me this cute, cute, cute fat quarter. And a lovely card, of course, but I'm not going to share it. Which I love. I'm hoping to make a project bag or something out of it soon. I kind of want to try to make accessories bags. And then she sent me these black cat peeps. And I love black cats. I have a black cat. And so this was perfect. Like, I don't even want to eat them. I don't really like peeps because I don't like marshmallow. But these are cute. And if I was going to eat peeps, like, I would totally eat a black cat peep. So I don't want to eat them though because they're cute. But then I also kind of do want to eat them. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for that. It really filled up my heart. Yeah, I super appreciated that. It was so kind. Thank you so, so much. You know who you are if you're watching this, and I really appreciate it. I also got from Candace, Slub Lover Stitch. Slub Lover Stitches. I think I got it wrong after saying it right in the last video. Anywho, she sent me, where did I put it? And I love this. She got it while thrifting, and so she sent me a beautiful card as always with some nice washi tape, which I saved onto the card. And then, yeah, I got my train of thought left. So I got Inside the Pokeball was a little Litten, which I love Litten. And I had did a project from Charlie Minion on him like last year, I think, which still isn't finished. All right. And she sent me, which I love, this little scissor fob, I guess it could be. But it could be whatever I want it to be. And it has an orange cat on one side, which is great because I have 2 cats. One is orange and the other is a black cat. And I just love this little pillow design. Like, I just can't get over these little pillows. Like, she made little bobbin pillows for the New Jersey Flosstube retreat and handed them out to people, and they're just such a joy, these little pillows. And I'm looking at the stitching and it's just really cute. So I love it. Thank you, Candace. Thank you. And my voice is leaving me as I talk more. And then she also so this has history. When I had started my epic Pokemon piece, Candace also started an epic Pokemon piece of the same one, and it was like a whole like, we're gonna do this together, yeah. Well, she started and then stopped, and I kept going. So she sent me the piece of her ended project made as a button, and my boyfriend is currently trying to get this away from me, but I might give it to him because I'm nice to him. But I love it. It's so cool. That is really neat. And I think she was also doing 10 stitching like I am. Yeah, it was totally 10 stitched. I believe she is restarting it. So that's pretty awesome. But thank you so much, Candace. Thank you, thank you. And I think that after all this stumbling talk, I think that is truly all of it. I'm trying to fit this stuff back in this Pokeball right now. It's not working. Anywho, thank you so much for watching, guys. Nothing to give away this time. I have to dig through stuff and see what I can part with. Not really much haul, as I said. I'm trying to be frugal. But thank you so much for stopping by. I am so behind on Flosstube, so if you get a comment from me on a video you did like a month or two ago, that's just where I am, and I really apologize. I haven't been able to watch as much YouTube as I want to, and when I do, I'm just so tired, and then I fall asleep, or I binge watch a whole bunch of videos, and then it's too overwhelming for me to leave comments, but I am watching, and so I appreciate everyone who watches my videos and comments, and I hope everyone has a good fall, and a good start to October, and I will see you guys next time. Take care, everyone, and happy stitching. Bye.